Welcome to the Scratch tutorial. Today in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to use pen extension to draw a circle and then we'll create a pattern out of it. So let's move to the Scratch editor. In the Scratch editor, first thing that you need to do is to add the pen extension. So click on extensions, click on pen, and here you go. Here you find your extension. You can see after adding extension from here, I can find this pen extension is being added here, and you can see all the codes related to pen are available here. The pen extension is used to draw a line or anything that you want to do. I'm gonna choose, I've chosen a sprite as a pencil and I'm gonna change, if I rotate this my pencil, I'm gonna make a simple program to move it 10 step. In the pen extension, you can see many codes and one of the code is pen down. I'm gonna increase the size so that it's more visible for you. And you can see one of the code is pen down. If I use pen down to move 10 steps, so you can see whenever I run, you can see it's drawing a line from the center. It's drawing a line from the center because by default, the center of rotation of any sprite is the center of the sprite. So for example, if I want to move it in a rotation motion, so whenever I rotate it, you can see it's rotating from its center. So to make it right from the nib, we have to change the center of rotation. How can we do it? We are going to costume, select your sprite. So you make it sure that you are using this select arrow, select the sprite, and then I'm using my arrow keys from my keyboard to fix it. This is the center of the sprite, and same was the center of rotation of this sprite. I'm going to change the center of rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm moving using arrow key to adjust, and you can see that it's moving on the stage also. And when I'm moving, you can see the plus sign here. This is the plus sign which was actually the center of rotation, and now I'm making making my nib as center of rotation. Once it is done, it's done, and now I can go back to my code window, and you can see it's very visible that now the pencil is having a nib over the writing. If I draw now, you can see it's just following the line. Okay, so once it is done, let's talk about a circle. How many angles are there in a circle? There are 360 angles in a circle. So it means if I want to make a circle, I need to rotate it 360 times. First of all, I'm going to use control for looping. So I need 360 because there is 360 angles in a circle. I'm going to make it move not 10, it's up to you. 10 steps are a lot actually. It won't create a perfect circle. Okay, so I'm gonna make it move and then I'm gonna make it turn. Moving is necessary and turning, both of the things are very important and necessary. I'm moving one and then I'm gonna reduce it further so that you can see what is the difference between them. And I'm also turning 1 degree. Remember, the angle that you're using to make a circle should be something which will make the total number 360 degrees. So for example, if I'm using calculator, if I have to rotate, if I'm trying to repeat my loop, for example, 10 times, so 10 times what is 360? Of course, 10 times 36 is 360. So it means I have to, if I'm using here 10, then I should make the angle 36. I'll run it so that you can see how is it working, but before that I'm going to use some of the pen codes. First code that I'm going to use it, erase all. Erase all will help me to erase all the thing that was drawn before I start my new program. Then I'm going to use pen down. Pen down is the command that helps you to, like, just you're putting your pen on the paper. Okay, only then you can draw. If the pen down is not there, then your pencil will move in a circle, but you won't be able to draw. Let's run it now. So you can see it's a very small circle. Okay, let's change. Instead of 36 degree here and 10 up there, I'm going to make this one 36 and make this one 10. Now what will happen? Run it again. You can see a small circle, but it looks nice. What are the other loop conditions that can give me 360 degree? So for example, if I take 2 times, okay, so I'm saying 2 times what is 36? I'm going to use 12. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 3 is 36. So it means I can either use 12 times 30 or either I can use 120 times 3. So what I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it 12 times 30. Okay, it because I'm doing one step, so it's looking very small. If instead of one step I'll do 10 step, it won't look exact circle because every time 10 step means it will move 10 steps straight, so it won't look exact circle, but it will look bigger. So you can see it's not looking as an exact circle, but it is at the same time it's making 10 steps straight. It's more visible. Okay, making step small will make more accurate circle, so I'm going to make it move one step. Again, I'm making the things easy for you. I'm using 360 time repeat and every time move only 1 degree, which will give me an accurate circle. We can do more modifications. For example, I can say that set pen color to green in start. We can also change the width of the pen so that it will look a little heavy or thicker. So to make it more thicker, I'm changing set pen size to, it's originally 1. Let's make it 2. And let's run the program now. So I'm going to put an event here. It's up to you what event, because I'm going to make a center. So I'm just going to use right now space here. And let's see how does it work. So when space is being pressed, it will erase the old circle and it's going to draw the new circle. It is it is moving very slow because every time it is turning only 1 degree, and it is the loop is running 360 times. So you can see how perfect the circle is. Okay, you can draw any type of circle with the multiples of 360. So if instead of 36 I'm writing 360, I'm writing 36, then you have to turn the angle 10. It should be 36 times 10 is 360. Let's run this one and see what is the difference. Press space and you can see it is like this. Okay, so that's all. I'm doing another one for you. I'm doing one, repeat 120 times, and every time instead of 1 degree make 3 degree, and see how does it work. So it will also give you a little bigger circle, and it looks sort of more accurate than if you're moving. The only thing that can make it inaccurate is if you, instead of moving one step, you're moving 15 steps or 20 steps, then because every time you're moving steps, it is going to make it straight. So that's how you're going to draw a circle. Enjoy. Look, you can see it's like 10. How many steps I've done? It's funny. Okay, so enjoy and draw your circle. Remember to make a multiple of 360. Remember to make not 15 steps but small.